What is up, everybody? I am back with a different styled video today. I am going to be doing a Will I Buy It Wednesday. This video was created by SamanthaMarch, so I will go ahead and link her video down below, her bio down below, all that good stuff. Basically, it's a video where we talk about all the makeup releases or a few of the ones that are coming out right now that have caught our attention. And, you know, are we going to buy it? What do we think of it? What do we think of the pricing? Have we seen it before? Is it worth our money? All that good stuff, because, you know, the beauty industry is booming and companies are releasing things all the time, so frequently, and we can't buy everything. I mean, we could, maybe some of us can, but most of us can't. So it's nice to be able to talk about everything and just kind of have a girl chat. So I did just film this tutorial. This was featuring the Fenty Beauty Moroccan Spice palette. I also did a tutorial, my curls are falling. I did a tutorial on how I do a powder foundation routine. So that is the same video. I will link it below. I'm sorry, my hair is bothering me. You know, it takes like forever to curl my whole head, and it's like by the time I finished everything, the bottom pieces start to fall and I need to recurl them. But my hair is at a weird length and it was really short before, and I'm growing it back long, and it's at that weird stage where it kind of flips at the shoulders. If you are growing out your hair, you know that that stage is brutal. It is hard to just stick through. I want to cut it so bad, but I want it to be long, so I'm not going to. And also, just little side note, my lighting is a little off today because I couldn't find the prop that holds my phone with the ring light. So I have literally a tissue box, a Juice Plus box, and a tampon box holding it all together just so that it could be propped up because I really wanted to film today. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. This is my first time filming a video like this, so just bear with me while I try to do this. So I will be listing TrendMood's profile or Instagram information down below, excuse me. She is the person that I got most of this information from. She's amazing. If you don't follow her yet, you definitely should. She talks about all the new releases. It's like she doesn't miss anything. I feel like she works like 24 hours of the day. Every release, every holiday release, every new beauty company, anything that's going on in the beauty industry, she seems to know about, and she's always posting. So it's really awesome to be able to keep up with everything because there's a lot, and there's a lot of companies, a lot of great companies, and sometimes you just want to be able to know what's going on. So we'll go ahead and get started. I have a few things to talk about. I didn't want to do too much. Originally, I was going to include some holiday gift sets, but I've decided that I'm just going to do a holiday gift set Will I Buy It Wednesday separate. That way we can have it all together. So I'm going to wait a couple more weeks to see what else is released, and then I will make that video. So I just want to get started with the Kat Von D release that I saw, Lolita por Vida, so Lolita for life. It was a gorgeous palette. It caught my eye right away. I definitely did the double take. It has 18 shades, matte, shimmery, metallic finishes. It'll be available October 11th, online in stores, and it is $49.50. When I looked at it, what really caught my eye was the shimmers. They are larger than the mattes, and they just looked really creamy. It is a little bit more of a warm tone palette. A lot of burgundies, browns, oranges, so perfect for fall. I don't really own much from Kat Von D. I just have the Shade and Light contour palette, and not many of her other palettes have caught my attention, not the liquid lipsticks, nothing like that, but this one definitely did, so I am definitely considering that. Up next, there was a Kylie Cosmetics, Kylie and Balmain collaboration. It was a whole collection including lip glosses, matte lip kits, and an eyeshadow palette, but I'm just going to focus on the eyeshadow palette. Nothing else really caught my eye. You can buy it all as a bundle, but the eyeshadow palette is $42 and it's 9 shades, and it has kind of a mixture, and I'm a little confused because I've seen different pictures, and some it looks like it's more shimmers than others, but it's like there's like a really dark shade, some blue, like a pink, so I wasn't really drawn to it. I just kind of felt like the color scheme was all over the place. And when I think $42, I right away think of Anastasia Beverly Hills. So I would much rather buy one of their palettes as opposed to a smaller 9-pan Kylie palette. How many does Anastasia have? Let's just see. So this is the Sultry. It was $42, pretty sure. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. Ooh, I didn't even realize it was that many. So I'm definitely not feeling the $42 for 9 shades. I just think that's crazy. But if you do like it, if you are in love with Kylie Cosmetics, do your thing, girl. You know, makeup is so personal and everyone has a different preference, so we're not hating on anybody. But it is available September 27th online. I don't know if it's going to be at Ulta. I feel like things usually come later on. As we all know, Kylie Cosmetics is an Ulta. I do think that was a good move, just because we got to be able to swatch things and see what's going on before just buying them. The next big one, which has kind of created a lot of like different opinions from what I can see, is the Norvina releases. So volume 1, volume 2, volume 3. So they did all kind of release. I mean, I feel like it's all been within a couple of weeks. I know volume 1 is available now. Volume 2 and volume 3 will both be available in stores and online September 26th. So I don't even know what today's date is, but I think that's in a couple days. They're all $60 with 25 shades. Some people feel like, you know, they kind of stole the spotlight from Jackie Anna's palette because it just released like a month or 2 ago, and then they started popping out with these. Some people feel like they're being released too quickly and they're more expensive, but they are large. Like, they're a larger palette. The packaging is beautiful. And also, some people are saying the color schemes are similar. I don't necessarily think that. I do definitely see the differences in all 3 of the palettes. Right now, I'm most drawn to volume 1 and volume 3. So volume 1 has a lot of purples, a little darker shades. Volume 2 is the one with a little bit of a weirder color scheme, but even Norvina said herself, she felt like she made that palette for people to step out of their comfort zone. So there's a little bit brighter colors, more neon colors, aquas, teals, greens, yellows, things like that. And then the last one, which she just released like a couple days ago that it was coming out, is, first of all, the packaging is beautiful. I was like sold based off that. It's butterflies all over the front of the palette. And it's definitely more of a fall palette, whereas I would say the first one is a little bit more warm tone, but it's more plummy, whereas the third one is like warmer reds, burgundies. There's still a couple pops of like teal and aqua, but more like just 1 or 2 shades, which I feel like is why some people feel like the color schemes are very similar. But I feel like if you take the time to look at them, you'll see each one has a different color scheme. And I'm still waiting for someone to release like a side-by-side, because I think that would be interesting to see if the teals in the different shades, are they the same? Are the greens the same? What is the verdict on that? I know some people also feel like, well, you guys are releasing it now, so what if we want all 3 and we buy them, and then what happens for the holidays? Is there going to be a gift set with all 3 of them at a discount, and now we've bought all 3 of them at full price? I kind of feel like that too. I definitely want to buy a volume 3, like ASAP. Volume 2 and volume 3 are available the 26th, but I'm also concerned because if I buy volume 3 and then in December they do a special or, you know, a gift set with the 3 of them at a discount, I would feel a little salty because definitely would have wanted to save some money. $60 is a little bit more expensive than their normal palettes, but again, these are bigger. And I feel like also these are a little bit different because they're a Norvina collection, so I think they're just trying to branch off a little bit. I don't know why they put them so close together. The Jackie Anna palette is more like the classic. I pretty much have all my Anastasias right here. They're more like the classic. And this was a Norvina one also. Whoops. So the Jackie Anna kind of looks like these. I also have the Prism. And I even have, now the Mario was smaller. This one is the smallest from these. They don't look the same. This is limited edition. You can't get this anymore. This is the Prism, and I do really like it. So you can see they all kind of have the similar look with the velvety These were all $42. I'm like 99.9% sure. They are all beat up because I use them religiously. Velvet. The sultry was the first one to be like the glittery. People say the glitter gets everywhere. I don't really experience that, but it has begun to worn off. It just looks beat up and abused. And then the classic Modern Renaissance, which is just disgusting. I mean, like, it's perfect, but this is gross. It's, yeah, beat up. But the Jackiana looks like these, and then the Norvinas are like square, bigger, and I really do like them. And they honestly give me creative vibes. Like, I look at those and I want to create something new. So I do really like them. Hopefully you guys will be seeing a tutorial soon. Like I said, I'm most drawn to volume 1 and volume 3, but I, you know, maybe would ask for volume 2 as a present so that I don't spend my money on it, because all 3 of them together, I mean, that's $180. That's expensive. That is expensive. That hurts the heart a little bit. It hurts. So again, and then if we all buy them and they release a holiday thing, I can just see it going up in flames. I was looking through like the comments in TrendMood's picture. It's always interesting to look there and see what people are saying, and some people are saying they miss what Anastasia used to be, but I don't think they've changed. I know before they used to space out their releases more, but I think that the brand is still the brand. Like, I don't hate them, I love them, it's my favorite brand, and I don't think they've changed. I think maybe they were just trying to release 3 palettes so people could feel like they could choose one or have one that fits for them and create options. The issue is that we like all of them, and that's expensive, and it can be a little intimidating. So that's that for Anastasia. And then this one was a little confusing, but I wasn't the only one that felt like this. So there's a brand, you know, there's Lorac, and then there's a new brand, or I don't know if they're new, but I've never heard of them before. Lorac. So Lorac Cosmetics, the one we all know and love, is L-O-R-A-C, pretty sure. This one is L-A-R-O-C. So when I first saw this, I thought that it was Lorac Cosmetics, and I was like, oh my god, this is gorgeous, I need it. I mean, the palette is just beautiful. It's warm tones. The shimmers look super rich and creamy. I like the packaging. The 2 highlights look great. But it's not. It's Lorac. Lorac, I don't know how you say it. I really don't. I don't know the price on it because it was in a different currency. You know, but it is available now. It's available online on their website, so I will link it below. I think this is a really nice fall palette. My issue is I don't know if I would be able to justify that one and the Lolita. I wish I knew how much it was. I might try to figure it out and list it down below. But yeah, I don't know, Lolita or Lorac. That's really confusing for me. Their names are pretty much the same. But the Lorac one has 24, the Lolita has 18, so it's like, where do I want to go? Where do I want to go? I'd probably want to choose between the 2 of those. I don't think I'd want to have both in my collection. After that, we do have the Dragon Beauty face palette. First of all, the packaging, amazing. Like, that drew me in right away. Unfortunately, I don't feel like the shades would work for me, but it's definitely one that I would want to purchase for my makeup kit. I am a makeup artist, so definitely could see that definitely could see myself purchasing that for my makeup kit. The shades are a little bit darker. I could probably get away with using one of the highlight shades, but the packaging is just gorgeous. I think it's like to die for. So I would almost, I don't want to say I would buy it for that, but it's really tugging on the heart here. And I just think it would be a cute thing to have in my kit for clients. After that, Huda Beauty released 2 things, so they are both already available, so I'm a little late to the game, but she released a liner. So one side is a liquid liner, the other side is a kohl liner, $25, available now. I would get that just to try it out. My go-to liner from before was NYC. It was the pen, but obviously that brand is discontinued. So I would definitely want to try it out because I haven't found my ride or die since then. And I have heard really good reviews. And the looks that I've seen released from it do look really good. I've heard that it's super pigmented, easy to work with. Definitely want to try that out. I still want to try out the Anastasia liquid liner. They're both different. The Anastasia is a brush that you detach. Okay guys, so I was actually wrong. They are the same style liner where the brush detaches from the actual liner. So just disregard that. The Huda Beauty Retro Lipstick. So it's a continuation of the retro lipstick she had released. Now I heard like mixed reviews. I heard that they were good, but a lot of people felt like it was a ripoff for the amount of product that you got. They are $25. The issue is this collection is the retro lipstick collection, so they're all 90s vibes and it's like sucking me in. I feel like I can't control myself. Like there's 2 shades, Girls Trip and Wedding Day, that really caught my eye. So I definitely want to swatch them in person. It is a matte formula, so I definitely want to look into that, go in person, swatch them. What people are saying is that when you twist it up, there's really not a lot of product there, so they felt deceived. So definitely something I'd want to check out in person first. And it is available online right now. I don't know if it's in stores, but I'm hoping it will be available in stores soon. And then the last one on our list, I hope I didn't go through that too fast, but I didn't want this to be too long. It is my first video of this style, so I just wanted to ease into it, dip my toe into the water, if you may. And yeah, so the last one is the ColourPop Blending Sponge. So this did catch my eye, more for the makeup artists in me, just because doing makeup, you can't reuse beauty blenders. It's just really not sanitary, but I really do love using a beauty sponge. So it's really hard to find a good quality one for a lower price point, but this is $7. Available the 26th of September. So I'm thinking maybe I'll buy one, use it on myself. I always have to test everything out on myself first because I can't take the risk of using it on a makeup application and it goes wrong. And then what? You know, because sometimes it's application after application after application. You don't have time to fix it and go back. People have weddings, parties, whatever it is. So you just need to be sure of the products that you're using. So that's something that did catch my eye. I would definitely want to buy one first, use it, and if it's good, you know, I would definitely use it. I haven't seen any reviews or like PR packages or anyone speaking about it yet unless I missed it. So definitely want to see about that. So that is it. I feel like I kind of rushed through that, but at the same time, we just wanted to keep it going. So those were the releases that caught my eye. There is a whole bunch more. That is definitely not all the releases that were on her page. Those were just the ones that really caught my eye immediately, and that I felt like talking about. So like I said, I will list the tutorial for this look down below. I will also list Samantha March's YouTube channel and her videos because she does this every Wednesday. She's been doing it for a few years. They're amazing, super detailed and informational. She's just awesome. And I will also list TrendMood's Instagram information down below. Thank you for watching and have a great day. Bye.